I bet you it's gonna hit $1 tonight. No, it's not for it yet. Cardano's 57 cents. Oh my goodness, that's a huge one for me. Iota, Dash, Monero. Yep. Even Bitcoin Gold is going up. I got a new Wii U, so I can play this again. Nice. J Price. Yeah, Mario Master, I think I agree with what you're saying. I'm gonna have to see it again, is my big thing. Oh, that was awesome. Rude. That's so cool. All for nothing, though. I'm gonna need that. Alright, we survived that deadly spot. Don't need mushrooms. Oh, we got one. Face. That piece with jump was dope. It was pretty nice. If for nothing. Being big sucks there. Alright, awesome, Face. Definitely have a great night, man. What was that? Alright, it's just like, I'm gonna fall off this thing and die. LastPass. That is the application I suggest to use when storing passwords. And enable two-factor on it and have a really good master password for it. Notepad. Oh, man. KeyPass is no longer good. KeyPass is fine, but then you have to manage that file. LastPass is convenient, and convenience beats, you know, more security for users. What do you mean, store password? So, Mitch, having your passwords on your computer, you shouldn't be able to know your Twitch password. You shouldn't be able to know your bank password. You should, well, bank password actually I think you should know. You should have one really good password for the most part, and then you use that to unlock a list of all your other websites and passwords. And so there's programs out there. There's one called KeyPass, which has a database that you have to keep track of and store it locally. So if you're trying to use it on your phone, you have to have it on your phone as well on your desktop, and when you update it, you have to sync it. I'm not a fan of 1Password. Yeah, a safe place to write them all down. But what's nice about LastPass and 1Password is that they can sync to the cloud. 1Password also has offline, kind of like KeyPass, but so when you add a new site to your password list, to your master list, that's really hard, Big. Yeah, see, Binary News, I don't feel like you're doing yourself anything better by having it on Dropbox. That LastPass or even 1Password could do. Yeah, see, you guys are relying on Dropbox, one of the worst file storing sites that has had multiple issues. Like, to me, it's worth it to go with a site that takes your passwords more seriously. and does all that for you. Like, I wouldn't use that third-party service. Patrick knows why. For one reason. I still, like, so does LastPass. Like, LastPass also has that. Like, Dropbox is not a good solution for storing sensitive files. It doesn't matter what it is. I use LastPass. I recommend LastPass, so I use it. I'm not gonna recommend something and not use it. Did not see the secret pipe. No. Keep shell, I think. Alright. Try to remember. I honestly would not trust Dropbox's security. It's fine for sharing files that, you know, videos and MP3s and stupid stuff, but I wouldn't store anything sensitive, even if it's encrypted. Hey Glackham, how's it going, man? It's definitely effort. And it takes time, I understand. Like, it sucks. But you're gonna be like, if anything was to ever happen, you're gonna spend more time fixing it than if you didn't. Alright, we're gonna get hit. I couldn't keep the shell. Oh, yeah, there's the secret pipe. Looks like there's multiple paths here too, maybe? No. They're gonna lead me up there. So, with LastPass, just local... No, LastPass is cloud-based through their servers. There's a master password you use, and you can do two-factor as well, and it won't sync it until you do that. I'm on the team for convenience on that case, because I'd much rather have my passwords synced on my device, on my phone, laptop, desktop, so that I don't have to worry about, like, oh no, I don't have access to my KeyPass database or something else. And yeah, it's, you know, a little risky, but at the same time, it's long enough. Yeah, Rockman, it's definitely more secure, but here's the question. Like, I travel a whole lot, and I don't want to have to worry about having, have to keep control of that file. As I've been saying, convenience is definitely... I have a laptop, Mitch, what are you talking about? The convenience increases my productivity over more security. There's such a thing as too much security, right? It's not worth it. The queue is closed. Yes, Game Stage. It's not worth it for me to have to manage a offline database file and ensure that it's in sync with things. If I add something on my phone during lunch, if I create a new website, no, it's not compatible at all, Rockman. It's its own thing. Get KeyPass out of your mind. Everyone get KeyPass out of your mind. Get local storage offline. Just if you create a website, or you go to a website, and you're trying to sign up, right? If you're on your lunch break and you go to a website, and you sign up for that site, you're going to set a password on there, and then you're going to have to put that in your KeyPass database. And if you have it on your phone, great. Right? Okay, so you have it on your phone. So now you update it on your phone, everything's all good, yay, it's on your phone. But now when you get home, you have to take it off your phone and put it on your desktop. And then, obviously, there's the solution of having it on Dropbox, but now your password database, even though it's encrypted, still on Dropbox. It's still not, like, it's worse than what LastPass or 1Password would be at that point. Yes, it's encrypted, but you're trusting a file sharing service that has been hacked multiple times and has bad security. At one point in Dropbox's lifespan, literally any password would work for a user for like a short amount of time. Like if you went to LastPass, or not LastPass, Dropbox, you typed in someone's email address and you typed in anything, it logged you in. I don't care if they fixed that. The fact that they had that problem in the first place, it's too much. Like that was the straw that broke that camel's back. Like you can't have that. You could do your own cloud, but it's a risky move. It's a risky move. There's definitely... Alright, we're gonna do one more level. We're gonna do the fort. We're gonna do fort, and then that's gonna be it for the night. So I just, like... use a service that does the syncing for you, and does steps A through Z to ensure that your stuff's secure. Don't use this hybrid thing, because the kink in the armor is going to be one of those other things. When you add too many, you're adding too many cooks to the kitchen, right? Sorry, Mitch, but we gotta go to bed soon. Hey, Chubby Panda. You're adding too many cooks to the kitchen when you're like, well, I'll roll my own cloud to sync it. You still gotta sync it. What do you think of iCloud for passwords? I use that for like apps that are on the phone that use it, but otherwise, it's all in LastPass. Because again, like all my passwords are there, so I don't have to worry. If I'm on a Windows desktop, I can't access those, so I have to use LastPass anyways. So unless it's like only going to be accessed on the phone, there's no reason for me to use it. And I trust Apple's security on that, but their solution doesn't work for me. Oh man, this is short level. Alright. Alright, that was a short level, Mitch, but we're gonna do, we did the first 5 or so. One more? One more. It was quick. Okay. So you need an no. That's the beauty. Once you sync it, it's synced to your device until you, if you're offline, you can still access it. No, I'm not, Patrick, because let me tell you, they've had some flaws in the past, and hold on, my 10 years has been crypto pop microcrowd for crypto. I have no idea about that one. Google it, do some research, Glackham. It's probably fine if a lot of people are using it, but I don't know myself. Listen, LastPass has had flaws. First 1Password has as well. A lot of things do have flaws. Dropbox, right? I mentioned they had a flaw and I will not use them anymore. Their flaw was like really, like, holy shit, this is like amateur hour when it comes to security. LastPass usually requires like some real weird browser trickery, and they are really good at fixing it. They've been really responsive and quick to do it, and they don't blame the researchers on anything. They actually fix it. So like, that right there is good to me. So like, if they fix the flaws and they do it right, it makes the product even better. But I am not worried about them having it because they're, like I said, the databases have been compromised before, and you need your master password. They don't have my passwords. They have an encrypted file, and even then you need 2-factor and the password. So like, at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. I didn't know about the Dropbox thing. That is pretty disgusting as far as security. Yes, you gotta find... I mean, that's probably what happened to Jeff, honestly. Well, that's an easy level. I saw the secret. Okay, I saw the secret. We'll find the secret. Still wrap my head around, see seconds, soft locked him and self hot curl. Oh my goodness, right? 3 times. Amateur hour right next to happy hour. Absolutely. Listen, like, when you think of stuff, like when you think of security is like an ogre, right? It's got layers. It's like an onion. There's definitely layers to it. There is a point where there's too many layers, and it's inconvenience for users. And so many people think that people in security just want people to have a hard time with stuff. But we're trying to find a balance. Like, there are times where, you know, it's not going to always be ideal to go for security on something, right? Like we've mentioned, LastPass is super convenient in that it syncs your passwords. You don't have to worry about like moving a file between devices. It's got 2-factor. Nice. But when you add that other element of like holding onto a database and securing it yourself, you're introducing more risk, because what happens to that file if you lose it? What happens if you delete it? What happens if you don't have it on you when you need it? That's not convenient. If you can't access something and you added all these barriers to make yourself more secure, you've now basically reduced your output possibilities, like your what's the word? Your productivity. And or just, you know, you can't go to Reddit and make memes. You know, there's things to look at. You can roll your own You can roll your own cloud service, and that could work for you. And I'm not saying that this stuff doesn't work. It obviously works if you're using it. I just think having a mix of services introduces more risk and could cause more issues. Too many layers to a cake might look tasty, but how dangerous has it become? Bro, Game Sage, I like that. Security's like layers of cake. You know, 2 or 3 layers and you're good, but eventually it just gets too, just run straight. I'm gonna do that after this. Alright, so just run straight. Nope. 2 minutes. Wait, just reset and run straight. Stay at the bottom. You want me to jump? Chocolate engineering. Yeah, it definitely becomes annoying to manage your own cloud stuff. Like, when I was younger, and I know you're younger than me, Patrick, when I was younger, I was all about adding things here and there and being like, oh, I got my own website, it's running at home. Oh, I got my own SSH server, it's running here. I got my own cloud server, blah, blah, blah. Like, you just start introducing all this stuff. And it was fun, and it was great to learn. But what ended up happening is, like, something would break, and I'd be like, I don't really want to fix that. You know, like, I don't have time to fix that. And things break all the time. So, oh, seriously? Stay low? Alright. Can I, like, go back down? Try and go low again. Alright. Yep. Alright, there's a door. Interesting. What causes things to break? Multiple things. Depending on your configurations, you could have... I mean, you could be adding stuff and it's just... You know, you're using too much memory now. And so you're like, okay, I gotta stop using this, or I gotta start using this, or I can remove that. You have to do log rotation and stuff, and so, like, typically if you don't have your logging set up correctly, it's just gonna start filling up with logs, and then you'll run out of disk space. Like, there's just stuff, small stuff that, you know, you don't think too much about it until it happens to you. But it's just small stuff that adds up. Nowadays, it's a little less likely. But yeah, and Patrick's absolutely right. Then you gotta also just patch stuff, like security updates and things. And if you get caught behind on those, someone can compromise your shit. And then you have to start back from a backup, or you gotta start fresh if you don't have backups. And like backups, then you have to manage backups too. Like, you know, it's just a whole lot. Exactly what Patrick is saying. You start adding that to your daily routine, and you got more stuff than it's worth. Will you get cheesecake at 1 AM? Ooh, man. A diner? What? We jumped. Why's my name on here? Security shenanigans. I was thinking Walmart. Some Japanese guy just tweeted me. That's how you do it. Nice. Rude. Oh man, Cliffy. Cliffy's with the raid. Happy birthday. Oh, dude, thank you so much, man. How'd you know? Happy birthday. It's my birthday. Thank you so much, Cliffy, for that raid. How you doing, my friend? Dangledoo. Whoa. Dangledoo, thank you so much for that host as well. Dangledoo and Cliffy on my birthday. That's the most amazing thing ever. Finish series. I can't, Mitch. I really have to go to sleep. I want to finish this series, and we might finish it on... No, it's not really my birthday. We really gotta wrap up. These raids are not making it easy. I guess we beat this level. I guess we could try to finish this series. Oh, man. Let me check my calendar. Oh! I know I have a very important meeting in the afternoon. Let me see. Am I part of this? No. About someone else. Jaku and don't care. Okay. Alright. Or do it. We'll probably finish it. Did that tweet go away? Yeah, Dad said we could stay up an extra hour.